1975. The whole town hall, ground floor, middle gallery, and the top gallery were packed, and audience were standing around on the ground floor. It was fully packed. IWA leaders, they addressed the meeting and asked from the public as well if anybody want to speak. And several persons from the public joined the platform to say their word against the state of emergency. One Taddi singer, Daya Singh, his group, he performed and he was visiting England. It was so forceful and he performed for 45 minutes and it was very well publicized. And that rally also broadcasted by BBC on World Service in India. Government of India didn't like it and almost stopped any cooperation by the High Commissioner with Indian Workers Associations. In 1977, Indira Gandhi, because she is not getting anywhere, she declared general election, which was due from 1972, every 5 years in 1977. Indira Gandhi and her party lost the election. And number of opposition party came together and they formed the government headed by Mr. Morarji Desai. So that is the story of the state of emergency by Mrs. Gandhi, and which was very negative impact on the Indians. And state of emergency is continually be blamed on Congress, and there is one reason that although Indira Gandhi won the election in 1980, but after that Congress party won one election, which by her son Rajiv Gandhi, who became Prime Minister after her assassination, but he lost election in 89. And again opposition parties, they formed opposition government led by B.P. Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad. Congress won in 1992 again, but lost again, and BJP formed the government. And then the story of the BJP started in 96. That closes the chapter, which I don't want to go in from there on to now.
just before you go on, obviously, then her son died.
Pardon?
Gandhi's son died, the first son, Sanjay.
Sanjay,
Yeah.
yeah.
He died in a plane crash.
He died in a plane crash in 1980.
And what was the general view of that?
There was one view that because he was dominating Mrs. Gandhi, and once it is reported he slapped Mrs. Gandhi, and he was actually the backseat driver prime minister. And there were rumors in the press that it was stage managed helicopter crash which was created, and the finger was going towards Mrs. Gandhi.
Wow.
Mm.
Just says wow.
Yeah.
And then later her son Rajiv died as well, didn't he?
Now, Indira Gandhi was assassinated. He became chief minister. Then, during the general election in 1991, he was assassinated by Tamil tigers, by a woman who blew herself up by bowing to her feet, and she was fully loaded with the explosive belt, and his head completely blown off and thrown away at quite a distance. So that's what happened in 1991.
So they were quite a political dynasty. So did they adopt the name Gandhi in relation to Mahatma Gandhi? Because her father was Nehru, wasn't he?
The dynasty started by Jawaharlal Nehru and actually by Motilal Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru's father. Jawaharlal Nehru has one daughter, Indira. Her name was not Gandhi. She married to a person of Parsi religion. His surname was Gandhi, and she adopted his name. His name was Feroz Gandhi, and she became Mrs. Indira Gandhi, the name of her husband. And Rajiv and Sanjay, they took the name of their father, Feroz Gandhi. And then on from Indira Gandhi to Rajiv Gandhi, Sanjay Gandhi, and when Rajiv was killed, her son Rahul became Gandhi. His wife Sonia, she became Gandhi. So the dynasty actually started by Motilal Nehru, who was a very capable advocate based at Allahabad. Originally, Nehru family are from Kashmir and they are Brahmins. So that's their story.